What up, YouTube? Darthub coming at you from my survival world. Sitting here, remembering how things used to be. I miss the good old days. So not only did our iron farms break, but we have no more rail duping. Which means that I now have to craft all of my rails. Now you knew I wasn't going to take this laying down. There are 48 portals in all, 21 by 21. This is the Midas factory. In a night, I more than filled up this double chest. This is probably about 20 or 30 minutes. The amount of resources is enormous. For this build, if you're going to build the whole thing, it is 10,080 blocks of obsidian. That is 3 double chests full of obsidian. It's outrageous. At least 2 stacks of glass, close to a double chest of just regular building blocks, half a stack of your favorite ice, 2 buckets of water, hoppers and chests, however many you want for your sorting system. Not sorting system, but a collection system. 1,323 trapdoors. That's just under 21 stacks. And you need a fence gate. Let's begin. Now first we're going to start with our collection system. If you're building the whole thing in survival, you're a bad mamma jamma. Send me a comment to let me know you did it, and we'll schedule me a chance to come look. And man, I'll put a part of it in my video, in a video later, and I'll go ahead and give you some props. But so anyway, start a collection system, and if you're doing the whole thing in survival, this is not going to be enough. You're going to want to have tons and tons. But so I'm going to do 2. And what I'm going to do is 1 here and 1 here. Then I'm going to use glass, and I'm just going to surround this guy. You might not want to use glass for the bottom part, but you definitely want to use some glass around this area so you can see them dying. Also, in my other one, I put slabs right here. I caught traveling merchants falling out of my Midas factory, and one of the llamas survived the fall. That right there will give you just enough to bash him, get rid of him. Now you're probably going to be higher than this if you're in survival, because you're going to want a bigger collection system, but you really only need this one here. What you're going to do is you're going to want to make sure you go up 40 from this block. Now, these don't all have to be glass. That would be expensive. But you want to come up 40 from that block. Now that we're up 40 blocks, we want to build a platform around this out of just regular old disposable building blocks, probably dirt if you're in survival, and you want to do it 27 by 23, which means one side you're going to come out 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The same thing this direction. And then the other directions, you're going to come out 11 on both sides. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we're going to connect these all up. Now that it's all connected, we'll fill it in. Now I've got this all filled in. I've got the direction that it's 13 denoted with that block. I'm going to come over here with my obsidian, and on top of this right here I'm going to start. Now on this side I want 10, on this side I want 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Same thing on this side. Okay, so that's 21. We're going to come over here. You don't have to put obsidian there. It'll cost a lot more if you do. I'm just putting it there because I'm in creative. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And one to grow on. Once again, that one to grow on did not have to be obsidian. And we'll connect these. And then we will test it to make sure it's not too big. Alright. But then we'll put it right back out. With that portal built and tested, we're going to take out this block, and on both sides of that portal we're going to line the floor. These two lines of obsidian should be 23 across, and they should be 1 away from the central portal. Next we're going to come over here and we're going to every other block put obsidian. We'll come over on the other side, do the same. At this point you should have something that looks very similar to this from above. And you're going to come down. I'm going to use a potion. And then you're going to connect the dots. And just make a series of parallel lines all the way up. That part done, we're going to break out our trapdoors, and we are going to line every single side of the obsidian. We're going to leave off this one, the two ends, on all these. Next we're going to get this side here. And then we'll get both sides of this one and both sides of that one over there. With this done, we need to open them all. That done, the next part is to build the rest of the portals. Now this is one cell of 9. So what you're going to do is you're going to put one more cell here. One more cell probably on the back side too. So then you've got a row of 3. And once you got this row of 3, you can then come over here and you can use these 3 side portals as one side of this and one side of that. So then from this portal you would then just, and then 21 off of this, and then one more and up 20, so you would just follow the same pattern. From this point on, I'm going to go over to my already working one to show you the rest. From here, after you've got all 9 of your cells built, you're going to want to remove your temporary platform underneath, however you choose to do so. and then you're going to want to build the structure around it. And what alrighty, now I turned down all my volume because I'm going to do this without turning the portals off. You're going to want to come down off of your portals by 3. And then the next one, you're going to want to put your platforms. You're going to want to extend this out with a 1 gap and a 1 there. And then you're going to want to run it 7 from this wall this way. And you're going to want to come 7 off of each wall toward the middle. And then you're going to have a hole in the center that you're going to want to drop 1. And then you're going to want to come another 7 down. And then another 7 down. Let's make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yep, 7. And 7 more. And then 7 more. Actually, this one went 8. This one went 8. So that final go, you're going to go 8 until you end up with a little line like so. 4 by 4, and you can see I ran into my kill chamber, which would have come all the way up to here. I then cut it off. And what we're going to do is we're going to replace this with your favorite ice. I'm using packed ice myself. Actually, I take that back. I'm using blue ice. Then we're going to replace these ones as well. And you might not even be replacing them. You might just be placing them as ice off the jump. And this is because this is where they like to get caught up. It'll help them easily slide down, well, easier. And we're going to take a temporary block, put it right there. We're going to put our fence gate right there. We're going to remove that block. We're going to open the fence gate. You're going to want to make a infinite source of water right now. And then you're going to want to break out your buckets. Go ahead and make your infinite source, and then bring a bucket of water over here, and then bring a bucket of water over here. Fill your buckets with that infinite source, and then you can get rid of the infinite source. Okay, now that you've got this whole thing built, you're going to go ahead and do like so on all 4 corners. I probably should have told you beforehand, those are temporary. Now what we're going to do, oh, you know what? Let me break out another one. Put these right next to each other. And I'm going to put it into survival for a second. And what you're going to want to do with these is you're going to want a 1 here, 1 here. Come back over here. Get your buckets refilled from the middle one. Out here. Grab another one. Out here. Come back. Grab another one. 2 pass. Come back, grab one. Out here, 2 back, grab one. You're going to do this all the way around. But now back in creative, I'm going to do like this. You need to stop and not get that block. With this done, we're going to remove our temporary blocks in all 3 corners. Temporary blocks gone from all 4 corners. You're then going to place a block of water in the center. Well, not the center, but in the corner at all 4 corners. That part done, you're going to want to make sure that this wall here is at least 1 no, not at least, you want it exactly one higher than where you would stand coming out of the portal. One higher there, and you're going to want a rail, not a rail, but a platform going all the way around, like so here, and something there to make sure you don't fall off, and then something up here to make sure that they don't jump onto. You want the gap in the center, and you want this to go all the way around. Now, the reason you want this is because sometimes you might want to come in here and throw snowballs or shoot arrows at them and get them mad and make them jump off more than they already are. But you don't have to. They will drop on their own. This right here is the spot that you will find most of your drops. Let me turn mob spawning back on. Let me turn, I believe if it's in hard mode, it will drop, they'll spit more. But this is an insanely productive farm. And I do mean insanely productive. It makes way more than you'll ever need. Both, well, it makes a lot more rotten flesh than you'll ever need. But, they're good for emeralds. So if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Go ahead and come back for some more farm videos, some more redstone videos, some more mega build videos, which I really haven't done a lot of. See ya.